we are back. So sorry about the interruptions here, guys. So, anyways, I put the tiny house up for sale because I was basically in a pinch. No property, put it at kind of a crappy rental agreement where it's $75 a month and it's short term. And yeah, so I put it up for sale, and it did not take me very long to have somebody purchase the off-grid tiny house. So they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and I actually have half the money already. And yeah, pretty nice. I did it as a cash sale, and as is, no refunds, all that. And very happy about that. So I'm not going to go into too many details until it's off the property and in the hands, like when I give the ownership over. They basically gave me a down payment to lock in the tiny house, and then I would take the ads down offline there. So I did that, and I wrote up a little contract for our little agreement to sign off on, and it is what it is. Now that's pretty big. I won't get into the details of how much I sold it for, but I'm pretty happy. Let's put it that way. So what does that mean for the YouTube channel? There's going to be, well, it's not the end. We're just going to continue on. My plan is to start over from scratch, and this time not use a transport trailer. I want to use an actual tiny house trailer, like a tri-axle trailer, 24 feet, 20 feet long, something small to start out with this time. Something that I can pull myself, that I don't have to pay someone to pull, that I can park it on property at a reasonable cost myself, you know what I mean? And actually, with it being, instead of a transport trailer being an actual trailer, the city can't say F all about it with the bylaws, as long as I don't put any skirting underneath it, because I learned that lesson with the original off-the-grid tiny house. Now, the bad thing about this whole situation is I still don't have land. The price of everything has increased heavily because of inflation and horrible government people in office, leftist people that are trying to collapse the country. And so we're dealing with all that. Pretty insane. I don't know when I'll be starting up the next project right away, but in the meantime, I'm not going to leave you guys high and dry. I will be doing prepping content and political content. I'm going to get more into that. Prepping and political are hand in hand, guys, because if you don't know what the hell is going on, who the enemy is, then how the hell are you going to prep? It's that simple. So we're going to be doing that. But I'm very happy with the person I sold the tiny house to. They are in the off-grid mindset. They are awake. They know about the jabs and all the nonsense going on. And that they're going to convert the rest of the tiny house on their own property and fix it up and make it what they want it to be. And that is the goal for them. So it'll be out of my hands. One less issue to worry about. Now, a lot of this contents of the tiny house go with the purchase, and I think that probably sealed the deal. So that's pretty sweet. And as for the solar system, I know I just got some lithium batteries to finish it off, but that was kind of I was doing that anyway and saving for that anyways, so that's not too big of a deal. It is what it is. So the plan is, once I get the rest of the money in a couple weeks, I will hand over the ownership of the tiny house, the keys, and we have to, like, everything's up to the new owner for transporting it and whatever. But I gave her the rundown. It's a girl, and I let that slip anyways. But anyways, yeah. So there's 2 propane tanks that are full, 200 pounders that go with it, as well as the on-demand. Now the on-demand, okay, I'm running out of battery juice, guys, so I'm gonna pause this. But anyways, that stuff is gonna be going with the tiny house, and it's all included. But we're gonna figure out how to get it to her, because I can't really lift the 100 pounders inside the tiny house. And I left the tankless out of the tiny house specifically for the cooler weather, so nothing freezes and damages internally. So, is what it is. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. That's it for this video. Got to charge this phone.
See all my live daily content. Become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.